God, at this moment I place myself before your presence with a heavy heart because of the financial struggles I've been facing, but also with the living hope that something is beginning to change now, because I know that when I talk to you, nothing stays the same, and every situation can be transformed by your power. I take a deep breath and surrender my worries about money to you. I ask that your work begin immediately in my life. God, I know the weight of the bills, the debts, and the uncertainties. They often try to take away my peace and my confidence. But today, I choose faith over fear. I choose hope over despair. I choose to trust that the prosperity that comes from you is already on its way, and that no financial struggle is greater than your power, because your care always arrives at the right time. I ask you, God, to touch now everything that involves my financial life, that brings clarity about what I should do, that opens paths where I see no way out, that moves people, opportunities, and ideas in my favor, that unlocks all money that is blocked, withheld, or prevented from arriving, that will set in motion what was stagnant, and may a new financial era begin today. God, remove all scarcity thoughts from my mind, all the fear of lacking something, all the anxiety about tomorrow, and fills my consciousness with thoughts of abundance, with a vision for growth, with the courage to act, with the intelligence to manage what I already have, and with wisdom to receive what is coming, because I know that prosperity begins within me. And as I pray, God, I declare that this faith continues to multiply, and the more people who join in this prayer, the stronger it becomes. Therefore, if this message touches my heart, that I may have the initiative to spread this strength and this faith, so that more lives may be reached by your provision, and so I hereby express my support and agreement, pressing the like button as an act of faith. God, now delve into the roots of my financial life, there where the difficulties, the blockages, and the fears began, and shine your light on everything that I still cannot understand, about wrong decisions I made, about doors that closed without explanation, about opportunities I missed due to insecurity, and it heals everything that hurt me in the past. God, show me wiser ways. Teach me to prosper with wisdom, awareness, and balance. It opens my eyes to new ideas that generate income, for opportunities that I haven't yet seen, for doors that are ready to open, and remove from my life everything that drains my money, be it emotional, spiritual, or material. I ask you, God, to put my finances in order. That provides clear direction on where to invest, how to work, how to save, and how to grow, so that every decision may be guided by your wisdom and not out of fear, haste, or the influence of problems. May your light guide every step I take, and may financial stability become my new reality. God, release upon me a spirit of prosperity that attracts the right opportunities, the right connections, and safe doors. Keep harm, losses, and deceptions out of my way, and creates an atmosphere of abundance around me, a fertile field where everything I plant can thrive, because I believe that change begins today, and that nothing and no one will prevent my financial growth. God, may this spiritual journey of prosperity not end here. May it continue daily, strengthening my faith and my mind, and so that I do not stray from this path of abundance, that I now take the initiative to stay connected. By subscribing to this channel, I demonstrate my commitment to growth, to receive each new word of prosperity that comes, and remain steadfast in building my financial life. God, I ask you now to activate everything that is stagnant in my life, that you move funds that are held or locked, that you unlock overdue payments and forgotten features, that opens up professional paths that were previously closed, that you bring movement where there was stagnation, and for the flow of money to begin to circulate freely, like a river that starts flowing again after being still for a long time. God, touch the projects I already have, in ideas that I haven't yet put into practice, in seeds that I planted years ago and have not yet sprouted, in professional dreams that were left aside, in skills that I didn't even know could generate income, and transforms all of that into real opportunities. So that my prosperity may happen naturally and consistently, I ask you, God, that my mind be guided by wisdom, that I may know how to recognize the right doors, have the courage to enter when they open, that they have the discipline not to give up. May I have the strength to continue even when everything seems difficult, and that I may always be prepared to receive more, because I know that your plan is greater than I can imagine. God, place protection over all my earnings, about my income, my investments, my dreams, and my steps, that nothing be stolen, taken, or diverted from what is rightfully mine, that no unexpected harm may come against me, that no negative situation consumes my money, and may prosperity continue to grow steadily, guiding me towards a life of true abundance. And God, if this prayer touches my spirit and ignites hope within me, may I have the generous heart to multiply it, just as I wish to multiply my resources and opportunities, so that other lives may also be strengthened, and so that more people can receive this financial light that I am receiving, and may I share this prayer with those who need it, opening paths to prosperity for everyone around me. God, strengthen my confidence in prosperity now, because I know that insecurity often tries to paralyze me, making me doubt my ability to grow. But today I surrender to you all my fear of failure, all fear of trying again and losing, every memory of past mistakes that still weighs on my mind, and I allow your light to restore my strength. God, place within me a new self-confidence that makes me believe that I am capable of thriving, to achieve better income, open new paths, and multiply resources, because I know that your care accompanies me in every decision, and that nothing can hinder the growth of those who trust in you, that I may face challenges with renewed courage, and may the certainty of abundance accompany me every day. I ask you, God, to heal all emotional scars, those that arose after losses, debts, or financial setbacks, and who still try to influence my decisions today. May no pain from the past prevent me from thriving in the present, that I see money as an instrument of construction and not as a cause for fear or suffering, so that my relationship with prosperity is healthy and easy. God, renew my faith in the future, because I know that prosperity isn't just about money, but in the ability to move forward with confidence, believing that every step is being illuminated by you, that my financial journey is part of my evolution, and that nothing happens by chance in your perfect plan. That is why I am now receiving a new spirit of courage. And God, if this prayer is restoring my sight and my faith, that I may manifest this transformation with a small gesture, I hereby register my agreement and my intention to prosper, leaving my support in this message as a spiritual sign, so that more people may find strength through this prayer, and so that the light of prosperity may reach even more lives, liking and commenting with faith and gratitude. God, I ask you now to open powerful professional doors that will unlock opportunities that were hidden, that you place before me paths that generate growth, that I have access to environments where my abilities are recognized, where my talents are valued, where my ideas are recognized, and where my prosperity finds fertile ground. God, align the right people with me on my path, connections that add value, teach and strengthen, that bring honest and sustainable opportunities, that bring job opportunities, business and income, so that my financial life can be expanded securely, so that I don't depend on chance, but from your divine guidance at every step. I ask that you prepare fair job offers, projects that recognize my value, proposals that bring real growth, and environments where my effort is rewarded, that I don't waste my potential out of fear, that I don't underestimate my talent because of insecurity, and that I may walk confidently towards financial success. God, remove false doors and illusory opportunities. people who try to get close in order to take advantage, risky business ventures and hasty decisions, and guide me only along paths that lead to progress, through protected, safe and blessed routes where money grows honestly and where my prosperity remains steadfast. And God, so that I may continue to receive guidance, so that every new door that opens may be guided by you. May I remain connected to words of strength and prosperity, following daily messages that strengthen my faith and reaffirming my commitment to my own growth. I'm signing up now so I don't miss any prayers, and keeping that spiritual journey alive. God, I place before you all the debts I carry, all the financial pressure that has weighed on my shoulders, every accumulated bill, every unexpected charge, every situation that has tried to take away my peace. And I ask that you bring solution, organization, and wisdom, so that nothing continues to tie me to the past, so that I can move towards a financially secure future. God, enlighten my mind with ideas for solutions, with strategies for negotiating, settling, and reorganizing, with the wisdom to take the necessary first step, and with the motivation to keep going until I win everything, because I know that debt doesn't define who I am, and that they are not greater than your power, for no financial burden is too great for you. I ask you, God, to replace fear with courage, and the confusion over financial clarity, that I may see opportunities where before I saw impossibilities, that I may find a way out where before I saw walls, that I may perceive solutions where before I saw only obstacles, because I know that when you illuminate, everything transforms, and no debt can withstand the light of your guidance. God, free my life from every cycle of harm, of all the repetition of losses, delays, and failures. Break now all energy of scarcity. It breaks patterns that have kept me away from prosperity, and instill in me a mind prepared to grow, a consciousness ready to receive abundance, and a strong heart to build a new financial path. And God, if this prayer is strengthening me, may I have an open heart to bring strength to others, so that more lives may find relief and financial healing, and so that this light may reach those who are also suffering, multiplying peace, hope, and prosperity, sharing this prayer with someone who needs it, spreading transformation wherever I go. God, I ask you now to place your hand upon all that I possess. May you bless my work, my ideas, my projects, and my income. And may everything that is already in my hands begin to multiply, like seeds that turn into abundant harvests, like small beginnings that become great results, so that prosperity may grow continuously and securely, so that my financial future will be stable and prosperous. God, bless my ability to forge new paths. It broadens my perspective to help me see hidden opportunities. It opens my mind to innovations and possibilities. It puts creativity where before there were only limitations. It expands my financial intelligence in a supernatural way, and show me how to build income in honest and effective ways, so that my prosperity may come with wisdom. I ask you, God, that everything I do may bear positive fruit, that every effort has a return, that every seed is valued. May every skill be recognized and every opportunity flourish, that nothing be lost, wasted, or undone, and that I see visible and surprising results, because I know that your breath of abundance has power, and may your blessing multiply everything I touch. God, remove any stagnant energy from my path. Remove all blockages, obstacles, or limitations from my life. Keep away people who try to diminish my value. I distance myself from environments that steal my energy and my money, and brings together everything that generates growth and stability, so that my resources can grow safely, so that my financial life can move forward strongly. And God, may I recognize the small daily multiplications, that I may appreciate the signs of prosperity that have already begun, and that I may strengthen my faith through my involvement, expressing gratitude for this word of growth. reinforcing my intention to prosper in this prayer, tapping the like button as a symbol of my faith, and keeping the energy of multiplication alive in my life. God, now I ask you for profound wisdom, that which illuminates decisions and preserves paths, the one that prevents mistakes and guides towards success. Because I know that prosperity doesn't depend solely on money, but about making the right choices at the right time. Therefore, illuminate every financial step I take, and may my decisions be guided by your light. God, take all financial confusion from my mind. Remove doubts, insecurities, and negative thoughts, and fills my heart with clarity and understanding, so that I can recognize genuine opportunities and quickly realize what doesn't serve my growth, so that nothing distracts me from the path of abundance, so that my prosperity may be built upon wisdom. I ask that you bless my plans and strategies, that every decision be precise, safe, and inspired, that each financial transaction is well targeted, and that I may never act on impulse, fear, or despair, but always through intelligence, balance, and faith, because I know that when wisdom comes from you, no decision can turn into a loss. God, open my mind to understand the cycles of prosperity, to know when to plant and when to harvest, when to move forward and when to observe, when to take risks and when to preserve, so that I may be guided by discipline and intelligence, and never through haste or lack of control, keeping my financial life in harmony. And God, so that this wisdom may continue to flow in my life, so that I may receive new words of growth and clarity, so that my mind remains aligned with prosperity, I reaffirm my commitment to this journey. Keeping me connected to each new prayer, I am now registering myself as an act of faith and remaining steadfast in the pursuit of financial wisdom. God, now I ask you for powerful spiritual protection, deep protection against any financial blockage, against all energy of scarcity, loss, and delay, against negative influences that try to hinder my progress, and against any force that seeks to impede my growth. May your protection encompass my entire economic life, and may no evil touch my prosperity. God, keep away people who harbor envy or intent to harm. It wards off energies of unfair competition and deceit. I avoid environments that drain my strength and my money, and brings together people with light, motivation, and good intentions. People who lift up, add to, and strengthen, so that my financial life is surrounded by protection, so that my path may remain clear and safe. I ask you, God, to protect my current earnings. Every payment I receive, every opportunity that arises, each project that I am building with dedication, so that nothing is stolen, lost, or wasted, and that everything that is mine remains with me, flourish, multiply, and establish itself as part of the prosperity that you have reserved for me. God, fill my mind with peace and stability, so that I am not influenced by fear or anxiety, so that I don't despair in difficult times, so that I can walk with confidence even when I see no way out, because I know that the protection that comes from you is real and powerful, and that no financial storm lasts forever, for your presence always brings direction and security. And God, if this prayer is bringing protection and clarity, may I have the generous heart to multiply this blessing, so that more people can be freed from financial constraints, so that more lives may find safety and light. And in order for this current of prosperity to be strengthened, sharing this prayer with someone who needs it, and spreading protection and abundance to everyone around me. God, I ask that you reconnect my spirit with the energy of abundance, so that I may never again be guided by scarcity, fear, or doubt, but rather because of the certainty that prosperity is available to me, because you are the God who creates paths where there are none, that opens doors in unlikely places, that transforms impossibilities into new opportunities, and that guides my steps towards financial fulfillment. God, break now the entire cycle of scarcity that has been in my life, all the financial repetition that held me back, all the invisible chains that held back my growth, all limiting beliefs about money and prosperity, every voice that said I wasn't capable of thriving, all the energy that was diverting my abundance, and releases a new mindset of wealth within me. I ask you, God, to restore the light of my hope, that I wake up every day believing in prosperity, knowing that abundance is flowing in my favor. May my mind be aligned with elevated thoughts, that I attract the right opportunities naturally, and that my spirit may be ready to receive more, living a full and balanced financial life. God, place within me an energy for constant growth that will make me move forward even when the results are not yet appearing, that makes me trust even when the path seems slow, that will make me persevere even when doubt tries to creep in, because I know that prosperity is built day by day, with faith, discipline, and courage, and I am willing to experience this process with strength. And God, as a sign of commitment to this change, I express my faith through a simple act, a gesture that represents my decision to live in abundance, marking this prayer with my support and gratitude, so that this message reaches more people and strengthens more lives, and so that I may record my spiritual pact with prosperity by clicking the like button as a symbol of my faith. God, now I want to thank you for the prosperity that has already begun, because of the signs that have appeared before my eyes, through doors that are opening in unexpected ways, because of the opportunities that are beginning to reveal themselves, through ideas that arise in moments of inspiration, and from all the financial activity that I can already sense, even before seeing everything fully unfold. God, receive my gratitude for the blessings that have not yet arrived, because I choose to trust before seeing, accredit before playing, celebrate before possessing, and to give thanks before receiving, because I know that gratitude is the key that opens bigger doors, and that each word of recognition brings more abundance. I thank you, God, for the income that will increase, because the money will flow more easily, for the opportunities that will surprise me, because the growth will exceed my expectations, because of the financial gains that are already being prepared, and because of the profound transformations that will occur in my life, because all of this is already being set in motion by your power. God, help me to keep a grateful heart every day, to see prosperity even in the little things, to recognize each achievement, each advance, and each improvement, celebrating every step no matter how small it may seem, to value everything that is being built, because gratitude attracts even more abundance, and it makes everything that is beginning to grow flourish. And God, so that I may continue living this vibration of gratitude, so that my faith may remain firm and my spirit strengthened, so that I may receive new prayers that will illuminate my mind and my life. I choose to remain steadfast on this path to prosperity, maintaining my connection with this source of strength and clarity. I'm signing up now so I don't miss any words of abundance, and moving forward with faith and gratitude. God, at this moment I want to seal everything that has been declared here, all the words of prosperity, abundance, and growth, so that no negative energy has power against what is forming, so that nothing impedes the financial movement that has already begun, so that no opposing force weakens my progress, and for this prayer to remain active in my life, generating real and continuous results. God, seal my mind with clarity, intelligence, and focus, so that I may follow the path to wealth with discipline, so that I don't look away out of fear or distraction, so that I may recognize opportunities with wisdom, so that I can eliminate habits that are hindering me, and so that my spirit may be aligned with prosperity every day of my life. I ask you, God, to seal my finances with protection. Let nothing steal what belongs to me. Let no open door be shut. May no blessing gained be lost. That no opportunity be interrupted. And may everything that prospers in my life have firm roots, growing with stability, security, and abundance. God, seal my future with light. Place prosperity in my path, It opens up horizons that are greater than I imagine. It expands my possibilities and my limits. It completely transformed my financial history. And it makes me someone who thrives with purpose and balance, always walking under your guidance. And God, as a way of keeping this current alive, to spread prosperity and transformation to other lives, and to multiply everything I received here, may I have an open heart to share this prayer, so that more people can be reached by this force, and so that abundance may multiply in many directions, spreading light and prosperity to everyone around me.